Samuel Pike.
And where are the Pikes from originally? That sounds very English, that name.
Yes, but they come over, certainly. This is another story. The first white child born in Newfoundland was, well, there's blue blood, the Irish princess, but it's not so colorful on the other side than the Pike, Gilbert Pike. He was a deserter of the British Navy, and there was an uprising in Ireland, and this would be in the 16th, early in the 1600s, and certainly Gilbert Pike was commander of a British man of war in the Easton's fleet, and there was this refugee ship left Ireland with some prominent people with their prized possessions, and there was a pirate ship overtook them. They took some of their prized possessions, and one of the prominent people was this Irish princess, and certainly Gilbert Pike and the British man of war run down this pirate ship and took those people and some of the prized possessions and took it into Brittany. Then certainly he left,
which is in France.
And then certainly he left and went on over off of the coast of Newfoundland with the Eastern Fleet to escort the fishing fleet in those days. But he kept the Irish princess, Nigel, with him.
That was her name?
That was her name, yes. And certainly then he went ashore in Harbour Grace, took his Irish princess. Admiral Easton married him, and he stayed there for a few years. And then certainly she was a real princess, and she rendered first aid to the fishermen, and there were some of the natives, and that was the Beotic tribe was there, and they come out and become friendly. But finally, certainly the pirates come back and took Gilbert Pike and took him away to sea with them. And everyone thought, I guess at that time, the way the story goes, that they thought they would string him up at the yardarms at sunrise. But however, Gilbert Pike, when he went ashore, he took 2 or 3 of his men off the ship, the shipwrights with him. And one of them certainly now proposed to Nigel. He said, Gilbert will never be back. She said, he will be back. And he did arrive back sometime later. But however,
how did he get loose from the pirates?
There's no one knows. I guess he was quite a man. But anyway, then certainly the Pikes, and so the first child was born in Harbour Grace, Newfoundland, and it was in the year of 1602, and that was the first white child was born in Newfoundland. And is not, according to some of the history books, saying that it was a guy, and it's proven that it was Pike that was born. So Nigel, if you ever go to Harbour Grace, go to the old Anglican church cemetery, not the big new one, the old one, and her remains is laying underneath a slab at the back door of the church.
Inside the church?
No, outside of the church. So on one side certainly there was a blue blood, like I say, an Irish princess, and then certainly the other side was a deserter of the British Navy, Gilbert Pike, my ancestor.
Unbelievable. And so he would be your great...
Oh no, I don't know how far. That was in 1602.
1602, my soul.
Yeah. And then this is where all of the Pikes sprung up from in Newfoundland, and some went to the Bureau